Hello everyone, I am back today with a new video for a cherry on top. I want to share with you this really fun technique for creating some fall leaves. I have here 5, 6, maybe even 7 or 8 different colors of Nuvo drops. I have oodles of these in my stash and they're starting to dry up. As with most mixed media things, these have expiration dates. They're not going to last forever. And so I wanted to find a way to use lots of them up on one project and in a different sort of way, not just by putting little dots everywhere. So what I'm doing is I have a piece of really thick, I think it's 120-pound cardstock, and I am using a palette knife and all the fall colors I could think of, and I'm creating an 8.5 by 11 piece of paper that I'm just scraping these Nuvo drops onto. I'm putting a pretty thick layer of them on. I'm using the palette knife to provide texture. This is going to look like a hot mess, and that's okay because we kind of want it to. I'm just going to fill this whole paper with Nuvo drops. All the Nuvo drops. I took the limiters off some of them and just blopped them down. I used all different colors. I even incorporated some pink because I knew I was going to be working, what photo I was going to be working with, and I knew that I was going to be working with the Simple Service Harvest Moon collection, and so I decided to add a little bit of pink. And I am putting a nice heavy layer of all these Nuvo drops. We are not being stingy. This is not the project if you want to conserve your medium. This is the project when you want to use some medium, because why keep these in my stash until they get hard and dry and I end up throwing them away? Let's use them. Use them. Once this dried, look how cool this actually looks. Like, do you see all that shine and shimmer? Once this dried thoroughly, I'm going to die cut it. I did attempt to punch it, but honestly, I wasn't real happy with how it turned out when I punched them, so I die cut them. I'm showing you all the leaf die cuts I could find, and I die cut all of them with my leaf die cuts, and you can see here, suddenly what was a huge mess are gorgeous fall leaves that we can use on our projects. I will be making more of these because that turned out really, really cool. And plus, I need to use up my Nuvo drops. Once I decided on a page design, I wanted to add some Nuvo to my background as well. So same thing, just plopping that Nuvo down on my page and then scraping it with a palette knife. And this is going to provide some kind of mixed media, painterly funness to this layout. It turned out really cute. I'm so happy that this worked because honestly, it was a little bit of just an experiment. Let's see what I can do with Nuvo drops. Lots and lots of them. If you have a mixed media product in your stash that is collecting a little bit of dust, this is your wake-up call or your get it out and use it, because you guys, this stuff does not last forever. These Nuvo drops get hard and gross and cracky, and some of my bottles were actually clogged and I had to work to unclog them, and now I'm just determined to empty a couple of these bottles of color out of my stash. See, look here, I pulled the limiter out and I'm just plopping it down. If you are interested in all the different colors that I used, there is a coordinating blog post that goes with this layout that you can find over on a Cherry on Top's blog, and I've listed all the different colors that I used, all the fall colors I used for this particular layout. I'm going to be pairing my background and my fall leaves with some of Simple Stories' brand new Harvest Market collection. I have been obsessed with this collection since it came out. I pre-ordered it so it would come to me as soon as it hit the store, and it is so gorgeous. If you want to see all of the product that I got from this collection, it is part of my October what I bought haul video, which I think this month is going up. I think it's going up November the 4th. That was my first open day in November to be able to upload it and schedule it for. So I've cut 3 strips of pattern paper, and now initially I thought I was going to map my photo using this green color, but I'm going to put it up against my photo and decide that I don't really like it, and I'm going to switch it out for a dark kind of wine color. I just didn't like how it popped off of it. It kind of just made my photo look meh. It didn't pop my photo off of the background or off of the page. So I'm going to flip through, and I'm going to end up choosing this wine color. So the photo I'm scrapbooking today is, you're going to see oodles and oodles of these pages. In 2020, you'll remember, if you have been around here for a little bit of time, that we had fall family pictures taken, and I created a whole autumn scrapbook from those photos. Since then, I think my youngest has doubled in size. And so we decided to do another fall family photo shoot. I just got all the prints back. So I have like 64 pictures. And I only put one on a page most of the time. So there's that. So probably in the next 2 years, you'll see me create another fall photo album. Plus this year, we have had the most amazing fall, like with the most amazing colors, and we got to go and do all the fall like corn mazes and all that kind of fun stuff. So I have loads and loads of pictures, fall photos to scrapbook, and I'm super excited to be able to do them. When I was choosing your outfits, I specifically, this is so bad you guys, but I specifically coordinated us to match this Harvest Market collection and the upcoming 49th and Market Plum Grove line. So the Plum Grove line just hit a cherry on top, and I will be getting my Plum Grove things very soon from them. I haven't placed the order yet, but it will be coming. And I specifically coordinated our outfits to match with those 2 collections. So once I had my 3 strips down, I wanted a little bit more splatter, and grabbed some mists from Shimmers, and I'm going to go ahead and add some splatters along that line. I grabbed 2 pink ones, which I think are candy, and pink stiletto, and then my Glorious Days for gold, because that's my favorite. And I'm just going to go ahead and add a good bit of splatter, because I know a lot of this is going to be completely covered up, and I just wanted a little bit more color on top of those Nouveau drops. As an aside, just a little bit of housekeeping. I'll mention this very quickly while I splatter. I recently purchased a new microphone, and it's a little finicky. I'm still learning it. So I know that sometimes recently in a lot of my voiceovers, there have been some like feedback, and I'm still kind of working on all of those kinds of issues and problems. But my oldest son assures me that my voice sounds so much better with the new microphone than with the old microphone, and that I just need to keep working on it. So that's what I am attempting to do. I think every time I do a voiceover, I get a little bit better at where the microphone needs to go and where my voice needs to be and all those kinds of things. So as I am learning and learning all of the tech behind my new microphone, please bear with me. Okay, back to the layout. Once my splatters had dried, I am going to keep the kind of embellishments to pretty simple. So I've got all those gorgeous leaves, and I'm just going to pair my leaves with some stickers and some banners from the die cut pack and also the sticker sheet. I'm going to use one of the foam sticker as my title. I'm going to use this Crisp Air one because it looked so good on my page. That was it. That was the only thing. And you can see there's so many. I love Simple Stories foam words and stickers. They're so cute. I'm going to create, so my basic idea here, I have this banner that's going to kind of span and create almost like an L-shaped layout. And then I'm going to create clusters. The base of my clusters are going to be my Nouveau leaves. And then, since those are larger, and then I can add some different embellishments on top. I'm putting the Nouveau leaves down with Nouveau Deluxe adhesive. And the reason I'm doing that is because I have that mixed media element and the sprays and all of those things. And sometimes those types of mediums do not like tape runners, like it doesn't even work or doesn't even stick. So I opted for the heavy, strong Nouveau Deluxe adhesive on my layout. Once I have the leaves on and those two banners on, now I can go ahead and fill in my title. Again, this entire set of foam stickers has so many good titles on it. It is going to make creating these pages easy because I'm not a good title person. There are other elements of scrapbooking that I love, and sometimes I can come up with a title, but most of the time I really just like the ones that are already made for me. I am going to pop up a couple of these beautiful floral clusters onto my page. I love these floral clusters. They are so cute. I ordered 2 of the cardstock stickers, so I have the 12 by 12 collection, and then I also have an extra 12 by 12 sticker sheet because I find myself running out of my favorite stickers with Simple Stories collections. Love their stickers almost as much as I love their foam titling, and so I knew I was going to need lots of the stickers. I'm going to pop that little pumpkin up on some foam tape. I have my tabby dots from Spiegel Mom Scraps handy to use for that. And now it's time for our confetti, which for this layout is going to be all the leaves. I grabbed every leaf on this sticker sheet. Every one. Good thing I bought 2 of them. I am going to place them around. I wanted them to kind of look like they were kind of flying in the wind. Lots and lots of little confetti leaves. And yeah, I used every one on that sticker sheet. I almost even swiped one from the second sticker sheet, and then I made myself not do that. I talked myself out of it. I was a very good girl. And that's where we're going to call this one all done. Thank you so much for joining me today. If you are interested in any of the products I used, head over to the Cherry on Top blog. Everything will be linked up and ready for you. And there are some close-ups of those gorgeous, gorgeous leaves. Love them so much. Have a wonderful day, everyone, and I'll talk to you again soon. Bye.